Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to my weekly live series that I'm calling Inspirations from the House. I'm Deborah, your host at E-Schoolhouse, and my goal is to inspire you, to inspire your child to be the best learner he or she can possibly be. Now, today, I want to talk about disruption and what that really means. What is disruption? Is it happening right now? So the first thing I want to do is identify what disruption really means. When I was in college, we had a huge room with a big mainframe computer, and that is what I learned to program on in engineering school, okay? Giant mainframe computer that now pretty much fits inside of here, My phone is actually more powerful than that computer because something called the integrated circuit was designed. And it replaced the vacuum tubes and all the other stuff that was needed for these giant computer systems. So the integrated circuit truly disrupted technology. And now we've got all the technology around us. So my question is, and I bring that definition of disruption up because I think it's important. Is this pandemic disrupting education? I do know that right now, there are a lot of questions out there. Are the schools going to open? When? What will that look like? What will the teachers do? What are parents going to do? Will my child suffer academically? Have you seen the CDC guidelines? Okay, I want to address that for just a second because the CDC's main job is to keep us safe and healthy. And so they basically just looked at the environment that we typically have for our schools, and they put forth guidelines, recommendations of how to keep people healthy. They're just recommendations and guidelines. That is it. And it's so funny. They posted these guidelines and a lot of people got really upset, but that's not necessarily going to happen. Okay. I don't know what the fall is going to look like. I don't have an answer. But what I do have is faith, okay? I have faith in parents. I think parents are experts on their children. I think parents are the most important teachers that their children will ever have. And I also know that parents make decisions based on what is best for their children. I have faith in parents. I also have faith in classroom teachers. I love teachers. Teachers will love your children as if they were their own. And these teachers are going to be so sure to not only provide the best learning environment that they can, but to do it in a way that keeps your children safe. Now, I would also suggest that because teachers really are frontline heroes in the pandemic, that parents partner with them. It's going to be very difficult for teachers. They're not really sure what to do right now. But if they have all these different mandates put upon them, and they're going to have to scramble to get those things done, if you have the means, partner with the school, make sure they get what they need to keep not only the children safe, but the teachers safe as well. The other thing I have faith in is your employers. Nobody wants to lose good people. Trust me. We've all been working from home, and if you've been doing a good job getting things done, your employer doesn't want to lose you. I've talked to several parents who are just so worried. If I have to keep doing this, I may not be able to fulfill my job. Talk to your employer. We're all going through this. I have faith that your employers will want to keep you. They want to keep good workers, but it starts with communication. So talk to your employers. I know it's hard right now with so many unknowns, so many unanswered questions about the next school year. It's just kind of crazy right now, So a lot of people that I've been talking to have been discerning, well, what are we going to do next year? So I created this. It's basically a thinking exercise on choosing the best school for your family. It leads you through these thought exercises to help you discern what is the best thing for your family right now. Homeschool, public school, private school, doesn't really matter. Whatever works for your family, they are all good. Okay, I don't know what they're all going to look like next year, but this document can help you. It can help you make a decision. So if you would like to have it, I would love to send it to you. If you click the link above, it'll ask you for your email address, and then it'll automatically send the document out to you. So, you know, there are two different kinds of people right now making decisions. People like me who like to plan ahead and think about all the different contingencies. And then there are people, well, like my husband. He's like, you know, we'll just make a decision when we need to. Either way, you know, either way is fine. Either way is good. And we don't want to cause any more anxiety, you know, by saying, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because some people don't really, they don't want to have that conversation. You know, they're just like, no, let me not have any anxiety in my household right now. But for me, that would bring too much anxiety to not think about it. So, you know, people are approaching this very differently. So, you know, just talk to each other, communicate, you know, offer up your advice. It's a tough time we're all going through. And if you have anybody else who would like to have this guide to choosing a school, just please send them the link. I want them to have it, you know. The other thing I want to make sure, it's so funny because I was talking to several moms last week and they're frantic. And I finally just said, you know, any decision you make is not permanent. If it's not working for you, you can choose something else, you know. Use this guide, pick the best place to start, and if it's not working, change, okay? So if you're not already a member of E-Schoolhouse, I put a link above that you can come on over and see what we offer. The whole goal is to be inspirational for parents to turn around and inspire their children to learn as much as possible. That is my whole goal. So I thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday, and I will see you here next week on our live weekly series, Inspirations from the House. Bye.